Welcome back, everyone. Yes, I'm wearing a golf cap. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But before we do that, I just want to say that one of the things that I think is so fortunate about living in Warren County, Washington County, is Glens Falls Hospital. You hear me say this a lot, but right in the center of our community is a health care facility, hospital, that cancer center that just really is on the cutting edge of technology and really serves the needs of the community in so many ways, including the snuggery. Well, joining me today is Carl Cedrone and Cindy Sherwood. Cindy is the Vice President Development for Glens Falls Hospital,
That's right?
And Carl, in his day job, is a financial advisor with Edward Jones for a long time. I think I heard your name. I was in town for about a week, and I had heard your name mentioned.
Well, thank you.
And is also the chair of the Glens Falls Hospital Foundation.
That's correct.
So welcome, both of you. Real
Thank
nice
you.
to
Thanks
have
for
you
having
here.
us. Really appreciate it.
I want to cover a bunch of stuff today. Let's talk about the annual campaign.
Okay,
I love the name.
thank you.
And who came up with that name, by the way?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure who came up with it, but it was a concept that we came up with sometime last year, and it's called The Art of Healing.
That's right.
And really what we were going for is looking for a theme for our annual campaign that really got to the heart of what the hospital is all about.
That's right.
And the role of the hospital in the community. And the importance of having a quality healthcare facility that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take care of you when when you need it. And so that's what it's really all about. And it also honors our providers, our caregivers, our nurses, our physicians, who are there for you when you need them.
So fast forward, the annual campaign, we've got kind of a mini campaign or a focus on the snuggery, right?
Yes.
We do. We're, so we do have a mini campaign going on for the snuggery. The snuggery, just the quality of care there, the patient satisfaction, the snuggery touches on almost anybody in our community has an experience in the snuggery, whether it was for their own child or a grandchild or a close family friend or what have you. So we're really focused on the aspect that it has impact generations in our community of Glens Falls and in the greater Southern Adirondack community. That what we are trying to do at this point is bring the physical aspect of the snuggery up to the same level of the quality of care, so that the physical environment reflects that quality of care and that whole family experience.
So we're going for a little nip and tuck here?
We are. We are.
That's a good way to put it.
What we mean by that in this context is, some fresh paint and just to really sort of, bring that up to speed, right?
There's that aspect of it, but you would be surprised how technology has changed in the last 30 years also. And so there's a lot of technology and infrastructure changes that are coming as well that are going to optimize the delivery of care there and bring that all up to the modern day level, so that we can continue to do what we've done really well for 30 years.
Well, you know what, that again, just to go back on something I said, Glens Falls Hospital is always on the cutting edge. We've done many, many interviews here with different members of the hospital, and I'm just thinking about the cancer center and the state of art there is. So it doesn't surprise me at all that you'd want the snuggery to be right up to speed on that also, and still maintain that quality of life that it has. You almost can't describe it in words. You go in there and it's just this wonderful, peaceful sense. I just remember it clearly. We've got a golf, not just a golf tournament, but we've got. It's like the fourth biggest one in the Capital District or something like that, right?
We found out that the Albany Business Review ranks fundraising events. And we were really excited this year that we were recognized as the fourth largest golf tournament in the 11-county area. And we've been doing this for a number of years, and this Cindy and Skeet's Cancer Day Golf Tournament, which this year is being held on July 8th at Glens Falls Country Club. All of the proceeds from this event go right to our patient support programs in the Cancer Center. So really important programs, and some programs that really set our Cancer Center apart in terms of what we're able to do for
You know what?
our
The community
patients.
really gets behind this. I think Carl was telling me this. I think it's the 8th or the 9th year. I might have the year. I might not have the year right. But they've raised close to $1 million. Of $700,000 have been raised. That's quite a bit of money. That shows the support that the community has, and also a lot of golfers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We actually end
kids.
up with 2 sessions, I think. We
Yeah.
We
have
do.
so many golfers, we have to have
We
a
have an
morning
outing in
and
the
an,
morning
and an afternoon session. So.
All right, so it's a whole day on what's the date again, please?
July 8th.
July 8th.
Right.
And you've got a silent auction, right?
We have a silent auction and a live auction.
Wow.
We've done really well this year. We're very excited to have a brand new major sponsor for the event, the Queensberry Hotel, as you've covered the fact that they're now under local management again. And we also have we have 62 sponsors in all.
Wow.
15 of which are new to the event this year.
Oh boy,
so
the
we're
community
really
there.
excited. We're really excited about all of that.
Now
Sponsorship's
you're still looking for
available.
golfers. You're still looking for donations. You're still
are.
looking for sponsors,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Still have
And we'll
room.
give a quick look out to Zach and Tyler, who at Queensberry Hotel.
Yeah, we're very grateful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
thank you to
wonderful
them.
that they've jumped in like
They
that.
they came to the plate. They really did.
Good. Okay. Well, as usual, there's so much going on. So you know what I want to ask you though, Carl? Why'd you get involved with the foundation?
That's a great question. Living up here, I just think we're so blessed. So blessed and fortunate to have the health care that we have from a place like Glens Falls Hospital. Typically in rural areas like ours, you don't find that. And I've actually, I've timed it. I've never done it, but if I run stop signs and lights, I could be at that hospital in 4 minutes from my home and receive major care if it was an emergency. But I also stopped to think about how our cancer center is very popular too. And when you stop to think about it, it's so hard to go through anything like that to begin with. Going through cancer treatments, that's the hardest thing you'll probably ever do.
Yes.
And for your family too. So when I start to think about people in the North Country that are 40 minutes from the hospital and they travel down, they'd have to travel an hour and 40 minutes if we weren't there.
Well, sure, they'd have to go all the way to Albany.
Right.
Let's face it.
Right.
You
So
know,
that-
to get that level of care.
Exactly. So to me, we're just so fortunate to have that level of care so close by.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do with the foundation is really keep it the highest quality. But it's always patient-centered too. We have great community. The community of the surrounding Glens Falls area is really what works. The people that work at the hospital, and they're great people. They're the caregivers, and they're the ones who provide that tremendous service and support.
You
So
know-
it's just great all around.
Yeah, Carl, you know, it's interesting. You have an amazing reputation as a financial advisor. Part of that passion
you.
obviously drifted over towards your role as chair of the foundation.
Well,
So
thank you. No,
congratulations to you.
I have
We're lucky
enjoyed
to
it.
have him.
I have enjoyed it, and being a part of the foundation board is now allowed. Being the chair has allowed me to be on the board of governors, and I really see the difficulties in healthcare today at those board meetings, and you know what the management has to go through every day. So the money we raise at the foundation really does help.
God,
It
of
helps
course
our bottom line. So we feel like we're getting something done. It really
Well,
is.
thank you both very much for coming in. I want to recycle
you.
back. We've got a couple of things. We've got the annual campaign, The Art of Healing. That money goes into the institution in a number of different ways. However, the focus is the Snuggery. And we've got the golf tournament, the Cindy and Skeets annual golf tournament at Glens Falls Country Club, which is on July 18. And those are key fundraisers for the hospital to continue the health care and the level of care in our community. Well, thank you, Sin, for coming in. Great to
you.
see you, Carl. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thanks so much
Pleasure.
for having
Thank
us.
you very much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, LookTVOnline.com.